There is one prophecy that ties up so many other loose ends inside eschatology, inside end-time Bible prophecy. It will absolutely blow your mind. Let's start with the prophecy of prophecies, the Star of David prophecy. This prophecy is actually a part of Balaam's fourth prophecy from Numbers chapter 24, verses 15 through 25. Picking it up in verse 17. I see him, but not now. I behold him, but not near. A star shall come out of Jacob, a scepter shall rise out of Israel, and batter the brow of Moab and destroy all the sons of tumult. And Edom shall be a possession, Seir also, his enemies, shall be a possession, while Israel does valiantly. Out of Jacob one shall have dominion and destroy the remains of the city. This prophecy, take note, it really comes from the parent prophecy. The parent prophecy is where all Christianity comes from. We are the teknon epigelia in Greek. We are the children of the promise. This parent prophecy was made to Abraham, that his seed could be numbers, add the stars of heaven, and as the sand of the seashore. So take note. This prophecy about the Star of David is really the Star of Judah, the Star of Jacob, and finally the Star of Isaac, the Star of Abraham. This is where this is all coming from. This is where this person is going to achieve dominion from. But let's take a look at that star. There are other things at play here. Let's take a look at some end-time Bible prophecies that could all be wrapped up in one place. Take note. To divide the land. This is in Daniel 11, chapter 39, verse 36. It is particularly in verse 39. There's also going to be an end to sacrifice in accordance with this prophecy. Daniel chapter 9, verses 20 through 27. Particularly verse 27. It states that there will be an end to sacrifice and offering. In this same verse is mentioned the abomination of desolation from Matthew chapter 24, verse 15. This comes from and is also a part of Daniel chapter 9, verse 27. This is all tied into these events, that he is going to divide the land. He's going to stop sacrifice. When he stops this sacrifice and does these things, is when the abomination of desolation is set up. Now, let's take this one step further. There are two entities at play here. One is the beast from the sea, Revelation chapter 13. The other is the beast from the earth. Once again, Revelation chapter 13. Let's take a look at this. So, take note that this calling fire down from heaven comes from Elijah in 2 Kings chapter 1, verses 19 through 25. It's also mentioned by the sons of thunder, James and John, in Luke chapter 9, verse 54. That's right, look it up. As well as the beast from the earth in Revelation chapter 13, verse 13. Tied up, another loose end of Bible prophecy, is the sun to black. Just another loose end in Bible prophecy. This is from Revelation chapter 6, verse 12, Matthew chapter 24, verse 29, Joel chapter 2, verse 10, and 3, verse 15, where the sun is turned to black. Let's put this into play. Let's bring this into stark focus onto one end-time event. Imagine, if you will, that what Joel was talking about, it adds into it, the stars will go dark. Imagine, if you will, that this one who does this is able to pull off the fire from the face of the sun. Direct that fiery face down upon not only the Temple Mount, but upon the dome of the rock and destroy it. Imagine, if you will, we go one step further. What if he calls down this fire to destroy all steeple houses? Let me explain. Christianity calls their places of worship churches. It's a steeple house. The Jews call their place of worship synagogue. That's a steeple house. The Muslims call their houses of worship mosque. Once again, a mosque is a steeple house. What if this entity calls down fire from heaven to destroy all of these steeple houses? Once that Temple Mount is clear, he quarters it. He divides the Temple Mount. He says, on this quarter, the Christians can come up and pray and perform their rites. What's our rites? Yes, communion. On the other corner, the Jews can set up and sacrifice their red heifer, and with its ashes purify the Temple Mount. On another quarter of the Temple Mount, the Muslims do the same thing and do whatever it is that they do to have the Mahdi purify this Temple Mount. Of course, he would also invite the Buddhists and everybody else. This is what he would do. And then he wouldn't build a Jewish third temple. I mean, the Jews would worship there. But it would be the final temple. And once everybody puts together their resources to build this one edifice on that Temple Mount, he declares himself to be God. This is one point, one prophecy, the Star of David prophecy, wherein all Bible prophecy has the potential to be fulfilled. It's just all these loose ends, dividing the land, an end to sacrifice, the abomination of desolation, the calling fire down from heaven, the sun going to black. They're all these loose ends. What if all these loose ends are put on one point, on one timeline, in one place? What if when he calls this fire off of the sun, it makes the sun go black? Think about it. Are you prepared to enter the end times? Because this much is a fact. The Lord Jesus Christ said you will see the tribulation trigger. What is the tribulation trigger? It is the abomination of desolation. You will see the revealing of the man of lawlessness. Irregardless of where you put other end-time Bible prophecy terms, where you put other philosophies or other Bible prophecy models, the Lord Jesus Christ did say this. This is the tribulation trigger. It's after this event, the tribulation is game on. Think about these things. Pray about these things. Get yourself ready for the coming of Christ the King.